What's up, folks? This is my Glock 19. There are many like it, but this Glock 19 is mine. All right, welcome back to my channel. Anyway, I have my Glock 19 right here, and I just kind of wanted to talk about some of the things I did to it to not only keep it 100% Glock reliability, but also just make it better, because Glocks are pretty, it's almost like a clear drawing board that you have, and then you draw on it to make it what you want. So anyway, here we go. So I'll actually start from bottom to top. So yeah, here we go. I got these are the Taran Tactical +0, so it's still the 15 round magazine, but it's the +0 base plates for the magazines. And the reason that I needed these, actually, like, I didn't need them, like the gun would still work without these things, but it just, they, like, without this thing you can't grab, there's nothing to grab. So if the mag gets stuck for whatever reason, it won't pop out. But now we have this, you can just grab that right out. So that's how that works. Anyway, moving on from there, I will show you nothing in there. But anyway, all right, so now this is basically a Taran Tactical build without the big ass Taran Tactical price tag. Although they are some premium parts, so you are going to pay a little bit more, or, they're just good. They're really nice parts. But anyway, so I got the Magwell here. This is the Taran Tactical carry Magwell. These are specifically made for the carry Magwell. So these base plates, you can either get the competition one or the carry one. And the competition Magwell is just huge. This carry one is actually really nice. And the reason I got this carry Magwell was not because I have any sort of issues popping that in there. There's no issue. I get it every time. You just pop that shit right in there. But anyway, the reason I did it is because, and I show it in the video that I actually install it on, is it grabs that part of my finger in there and it keeps it up in there into the, a nice solid grip. Whereas before, my finger, because it had a flared Magwell before, this is a Gen 5, so it comes standard with sort of a flared Magwell, but this is just more of what I call is more of like a lip, just to rest on, or like a ledge or whatever. So that's why I wanted it, so I can have that rest for my finger, and it really just keeps your grip solid. It's definitely a good Magwell. All right, so moving on from there. This looks like I stippled it. I did not. What I did was I bought those Handleit grips for, like, I don't know, $20 or maybe less. I don't remember. But yeah, you have to just make sure you get the specific model for your gun. And honestly, I did have to trim a little bit of the bottom off. I didn't, like, not even really trim. I just kind of like took my fingernail and grabbed some of that off because some of it was kind of like hanging out. Because this thing isn't made to be on there with these, but I still got it on there, so it works good. But yeah, these Handleit grips, not only do they grip really well, but I don't know, like, it has that, for some reason, it gives the gun like just like a shininess, like a glitteriness. I don't know, just like, it just kind of looks cool. I don't know, the whole gun, it's got a little bit of a shine to it. And even the barrel, and so, like, it just, I don't know, it just kind of complements it, I guess. So yeah, anyway, okay, next, did I do anything to the internals? Absolutely not. This is a stock trigger. All the spring, like, everything is stock inside. Didn't change anything. All I did was I added this TLR7A Streamlight, which is it's cool because it has this little thing you can turn it on and off, so you don't accidentally, like, have it going off in your holster. And you can either hold the button down and let go, or you can just click it on, click it off. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But I really like it because you can flip that up, and look, now if you got it in your holster, it's not going to come on or whatever. So it's pretty cool. All right, so yeah, moving on from there, that's a pretty nice light. It's kind of a dirty gun there. Anyway, okay, going up. This slide came this way actually from the factory. Well, not from the factory, not from Glock, but it says Apollo Custom Incorporated in Greensboro, North Carolina, right there. So I'm guessing that they just Cerakoted it white. The Cerakote hasn't really lasted very well. You can see right here, just from like holster wear, it definitely has a little bit of holster wear, which is, I don't really care. It's a Glock. If anything, I'll just go have it either re-Cerakote it, or I'll get it a different type of finish put on it if I need it at some point, but I don't really care at this point. It still looks cool. All right, so now we get to this threaded barrel. It did not come with a threaded barrel, although it is a Gen 5 Glock threaded barrel. Yeah, so, and it's the Gen 5 barrel is the Marksman barrel. All Gen 5 Glocks will come with a Marksman barrel. The barrel's different than Gen 4 and before that. The Gen 5 barrel, they claim that it is actually, I think what they say, like 2-inch groups at 50 yards or something like that, or 5-inch groups at 50 yards. I don't remember, but whatever it is, they just claim that it's more accurate. And look, I'll show you again. Nothing in there, but we can look inside and you can see all the grooves. What it has is like, they use like a hybrid between octagonal and, I don't know what the standard, like a pentagon or whatever, but I'm not sure exactly how they do it, but they add there's extra grooves in there, and you can see it when you look at it, like a Glock 4 barrel, or, you know, side by side, you'll notice that there's more grooves. So the barrel is technically an upgraded Glock barrel, even though it comes standard with all Gen 5 Glocks. I did buy the barrel separately. Obviously, it has different serial number, so yeah. But anyway, okay, now going up, I have added the Taran Tactical suppressor height sights, and obviously I got those because, you know, it's not like I have an optic on this thing, because it's just a Gen 5. It's not a Gen 5 MOS or anything, but eventually I'll probably get it cut for a dot. And then, whoops, I bumped the camera. Did it again. Anyway, so yeah, the Taran Tactical sight, not only, it just looks really sweet. They're metal sights. You know, everybody knows the Glock sights suck. Fiber optic in the front. It doesn't come with the fiber optic in there. You have to put it in. It's no big deal. You just get a little lighter to keep it away from it, kind of, and it melts it enough to expand the ends, and it stays in there. A lot of people probably don't even know that you have to do that. But anyway, so yeah, in the back, blacked out back with the ridges to keep, you know, a glare or whatever. And then the front, same. It's got the ridges in the front. Here, let me. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So that's it. I haven't done anything else. All I did was what I just told you. So that means everything inside of here, besides for, yeah, everything is stock. It's just the barrel, the regular guide rod. It's a little dirty. I gotta clean it. But yeah, so it's clean. It's an awesome gun, and all it does is, when you do this kind of stuff, you're just making. See, I didn't change any reliability things, but I made it look cooler, and which looking cool, by the way, is a thing. It has to look cool, or else what's the point, right? So, but yeah, so reliability in Glock is awesome. Everybody knows that. Glocks are made to just go through less than ideal conditions. There's tons of people online that say they have gone through like 50,000 rounds without cleaning and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff, you know, that just Glock is a reliable brand. it's for the price you're getting. A lot of people say you're paying too much, but honestly, like when you buy a Glock, you could keep the Glock forever, and that's it. You never buy it again. You can just make it look cooler if you want, make it better. You can obviously change things out. There's plenty of aftermarket things. Everybody knows that. I got a couple holsters for it. This is the Vetter Light Tuck. Works with the threaded barrel. So if I want to carry this appendix or inside the waistband, I can do that. I also have, I believe this is the Mora. It's called the Mora, I think, from Tier 1 Concealed. Outside the waistband, matches the whole, or the gun a little bit better. The Stormtrooper, you know, outside the waistband, carry. It just looks dope, for real. It really does. So yeah. And then this holster school, you can like, well, pop that off. So you have that extra retention. No one can grab it off you, at least not as easily. So yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else to say other than I really like my Glock. It looks like the military and police are getting rid of their 320s and picking up Glocks, which is cool. I think they should do the test again and give everybody a shot to get in there and do a new one, because why not? That would be cool. But really, I really like this Glock. I will be honest, I carry my Smith & Wesson Shield Plus most of the time. Yeah, so I recommend the Glock 19 Gen 5. I pretty much recommend all Glocks. I didn't like Glock before because I thought they were ugly, but I really think they don't look ugly anymore. I think they look cool. I think Glocks are really cool. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence of just carrying this instead of the Smith & Wesson. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Yeah, just if you're watching, if you like my videos, please hit that subscribe button. Very close to 400 subscribers. I know that's not a lot, but I'm getting there. So anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day.